Coulthard had told you the top three here never finish the top three. Who would have thought? They didn't, but who would have thought that it would be the Red Bull that didn't make it into the top three?
Not me.
Exactly. So you never know. But I do have to ask you, do you think if you'd have been pitted first, you would have finished ahead of Charles in the end today? Yeah.
It's difficult to know, honestly. I would say yes, because I think our pace was better than the Ferrari of Charles, not of Carlos. Carlos was in a league of his own today, so fair play to him. But we were quicker than Charles, but we were undercut, and that's a strategic thing. So yeah, I think when you look at it and you're realistic and you're honest with one another, I think as a team, we'll, as much as we'll be happy with the P3, we'll also think, was P2 possible? And I think it was today. So yeah, some things to look into, but it's always hard when you have two cars there on who do you box first and that kind of thing. But something to review, nothing more than that. We'll still take third and fourth. They've got a load of points for us, so I'm happy.
Carlos told me that he's told you maybe you should get your appendix out.
Yeah, yeah. Clearly, you do it and you win the next race. So maybe next time you'll see me and I'll be running like Carlos.
When we go to Japan, what are you expecting from it? It's a different sort of track. Do you think you are challenging Ferrari and somewhere close to Red Bull when we go there? Have you got any upgrades coming?
No,
What's
I
your
think
feeling?
we don't really have anything for Suzuka, so we have the same car pretty much as what we're going to have now. If you look back to last year, it was one of our best races, P2 and the P3, with only the Red Bull ahead and clearly quicker than the Ferraris. But the Ferraris have taken a big step this year, and they've improved the high-speed corners, which was their weakness, which is Suzuka. So I'm expecting them to be a bit more competitive and for them to be in the mix. So they you add two more players into that. But I'm also expecting Red Bull to be a little bit better than what they were this weekend. So tough. I think we're there. I think it's still a track that's going to suit us. But we still have some weaknesses, and that's the very slow-speed corners. And we lose quite a significant amount of time, even in qualifying yesterday, and consistently in the race on a day like today, comparing to the Ferraris. So when we improve that, and we're trying to improve that, and if we are able to, then we really are really confident in saying, yeah, every weekend almost we can compete for podiums and we can compete against these top two teams. But